How's it going, everybody? We're here with another Buttered Seas, and today we gonna watch one of my. Well, I enjoy watching her when she does the dauntless and stuff like that. Excuse me, I've still got a cough. Hope I can get rid of it very soon. Um, yeah. So this is called Things Removed in Dauntless and an update. I know people are already upset. It is, but I kind of wanted to point out some certain things that, see if I've, pointed them out too. I do like Donna's content, so if you want to check her out, this is it. In case I forget to put the link in the description. It is, because sometimes I do on videos while reacting, but at the same time, I show the channel so you know which one is which. Yes. So, without further ado, let's get to it.
Hello everyone, my name is Shireen.
Am I the only one that thinks her voice is so calm? It's like a so soft, calm voice. I turn it up a little bit.
And as we all know, there are lots of things changing and being removed in the upcoming Dauntless Awakening update, December 5th. Understandably, this has made a lot of people quite upset, which is why I'm making this video to ensure you all that we are all being compensated and to lay everything out.
Leave the doggos in. You better leave the doggos in. Alright, Felix Labs. You will be spawn of Satan. Doggos, stay in. End of story.
Out clearly. One of the biggest things to be removed are cells. Not only is the middleman going on a long holiday,
I like how she says long holiday. His name is Gary. Alright? His name is Gary. And I miss him a lot. You know. He got me cells. And now he's retiring. He's just rather just say he's retired. He's getting old. You know it is. And, yeah. He's gonna be a big mess.
Following cells will be removed: Aetheric Attunement, Aetheric Evasion, Bloodless, Conditioning, Fleet-Footed, Impulse, Invigorated, Mender, Rage, Shell Shock Resist, and Zeal. In addition, all cells are now +1 only, as they...
Oh, Jesus. There goes the lantern builds. You know, those repeater lantern builds are just so good. And it's fun. It's fun. You could go into anything and tackle anything. You know, gone. They're gone. They've literally gone. So, yeah, that's a big steep as well.
Become more of a supporting part of the perk economy. At launch, all cells will be unequipped from your existing weapons, armor, and lanterns to allow you to implement them how you wish in the new armor system. But remember, cells will be destroyed when replaced on your builds, so choose your cells wisely.
Choose your cells wisely. So wait. Are you telling me once I put the cells in the build, they permanent? Ooh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Thanks for letting me know that. I did not even know that. Oh my god, that is horrible. That's actually horrible. Because you change your build so many times. And oh my god. So if I put the wrong cell in the build, it's gonna be permanent. Oh, that is so bad. Oh, that is red light there.
Next, we have lanterns. This one is quite strange to even me, as lanterns are a huge part of the main storyline of the game.
Yeah, like, the lanterns are a huge part of the story, and you do so many hunts, and you unlock them. Like the Kushai Lantern, it's part of a story. And I know this, and this actually crippled me as well. But deep down, if you actually look, the Panga Shine, the Scorn, and the Drask are the only ones to use. The others barely use them. You barely use them. So it could be a good thing or a bad thing, but when I read, like, in black and white that they just remove an ability and it's just gonna be a lantern to decorate, I thought it was a kind of an insult.
Any lantern with unique effects will be removed from the game, as well as lantern crafting, with many of the effects moved to be part of the new weapon instead.
Yeah.
Any gameplay lanterns previously crafted will be available as transmogs only, and any transmog stones spent on these lanterns will be refunded. The reforging system is also being retired alongside the Slayer's Path, but to honour all of the reforges Slayers have completed, there will be 2 crowns available to claim.
To me, they've way committed too much into this update. I don't think the reforge should have been removed. If you're removing cells and changing them, if you're removing lanterns, it is. I don't think the reforge thing should have been removed. And as for the crowns, if you they look like the Herotic crowns. Like, you could have just give us a ruby red for the same colour as the badge, and the other one maybe multiple colours. Like if you get all the Herotic crowns, but just that bigger. I think it's lack of effort into the crowns itself. I'm just saying, because they've been on this for about 2 years. Come on. Come on.
Crest of the Reforge for Slayers who
Look at them. Like, you can see for yourself. This one, the left-hand side, looks like the Herotic. If it wasn't fire blazing, it is. And then the other one looks like the Frosted Crown. I think they should have put more effort into the crown. And I know they put effort into the crowns because I've got them all. And they look all beautiful. They do. They look all beautiful how they've been done. But these ones just look like... Do you know what I mean? Like a ruby red would have been so good. The same colour as the badge when you get to a certain level of Reforge. I think they rushed. Okay, you're getting them for a benefit of doubt, I guess, but if people's already got crowns the same colour as that, are you gonna wear them? Are you gonna wear them? Like so. I would say if you haven't got any crowns or a gold crown or anything, you will wear them, obviously. But yeah.
Each weapon type once, and the Crest of the Committed for Slayers who have reforged at least 70 times across any weapon type. Armor and weapons will also be changing quite drastically.
Jesus.
The Skullforge, Prismatic Grace, and Tragic...
See, this is another thing as well. They're turning all these armor pieces to just cosmetic. I think what they've done... This is what's gonna go like, and I hate to tell you this, but I give you the reality, the real shit. Yes, I have a potty mouth. If you're new to the channel, I'm unfiltered. Deal with it. The harsh reality on this is, it's a yes or no. All this gonna be done. Is Dauntless gonna fail? Or is it gonna still redeem itself and carry on going? What I see, and I hate to put it out there, no. No. Despite the new monster, maybe pets, stuff like that, this other stuff is getting way extreme. And that's why if they wanted to sort out the armor, remove cells, and I think they should have kept the reforge system till they had the replacement, maybe, and then award the crowns if they remove the reforge. I think it's too much, and you're gonna be left with empty. You're just gonna be left empty. People's gonna be left. They put so much in. Well, I have fun. I don't. The G word. I say the G word because I can't stand the word. It makes me cringe. But having fun leveling up was such a benefit. And if you have an hour or two, or if you've been to work and you want to let off some steam, you could just straight log in. And even if you're a beginner, you could straight log in and learn instant like that. You know, that's what I liked about Dauntless. This, though, you basically sacrificing a lot of stuff. You're sacrificing a lot of things, and you're taking out the main culprit that kept Dauntless going. I'm sorry, it kept Dauntless going. The reforge system kept Dauntless going. People are gonna log in for 2 weeks and go away. I give it 2 weeks. If you don't have anything to replace the reforge system for leveling system up, I'm sorry. I'm going to say 2 weeks, and it's going to be worse. Even though you have some pets in, I think they're pets, what was in the trailer. I really think, like, if you basically have something up your sleeve, and you go, right, okay, this is what we're doing, instead of the reforge system, okay, fine, cheers, I cannot wait for that. But what I've seen, there's nothing. You're basically removing something from the game that was a big point of logging in. Before that, half of the people were on, but not staying on as long, because they knew they've got nothing to achieve. They had nothing to achieve but just hunting monsters. No leveling up, nothing. Once you level your weapons up, some people play for fucking 20 hours and they'll get done. Me, I don't, because I have a life. You know, I touch grass. But even if you do touch grass or not, I think it's gonna be a big blow to the reforge system.
Echo will be removed, and all slayers that have already unlocked these will have them unlocked as transmogs only, and any transmog stones spent on these items will be refunded. Legendary.
So where do you get the transmog stones? Like, how do you spend them? How do you spend them? They're just gonna be wasted.
Weapons, excluding the God Hand, Molten Edict, the Hunger, Twin Suns, the Silver Sword, and the Golden Claws
like
will also be removed. Slayers who have already unlocked and power surged these weapons will automatically have their level up to the equivalent level in the Awakening update. Some currencies will also be removed, mainly Aether Dust, Aether Sparks, Aether Hearts, Chrono Stones, and Cash Coins will also be retired, along with the Rewards Cash. There are also...
Yeah, you're basically fucking up the game. You're basically fucking up the game. Now when I say this, how she's explaining it, it's a definition saying, hi, we fucking up the game. You fucking, I'll swear, I don't care. You fucking up the game. What's left? You could have just basically made it small, brief, and like say, you know what, we'll remove some cells, change some armor, change some weapons, maybe to put a new monster in. No, you want to remove all this stuff, and what are you replacing it with? That's what my thing. You need to replace it as quick as possible. Nothing. So when I log in, Wednesday, Thursday, whenever it is, what am I going to do? I can't level up Reforge because that's gone. I can't farm challenges for coins because they're going to be gone. The cosmetics that are in that, on the vault probably, that's going to be gone. So what can you actually get? Passes? Passes are what's being repeated? I'm sorry to come off as a negative. I'm not saying I'm more of a real person seeing this down. When she's explaining it, shout out to her because she's really doing it breaking down, and I really like that. She's making me realize of how bad this update really is. In one case, a scenario, you're going to have this new stuff, but that's it. It's going to be new for a week or two. Oh, how are we going to level up? You don't. How do you level up your weapons? You just level up so far and that's it. So you don't reforge any... No. You don't get any coins? No. What about the foot? No. But we have the passes. We have the cosmetic passes, of course, with the pre-platinum. Right? And I know I'm not a Monster Hunter person because I do the same shit to Monster Hunter as well as Dauntless. I've always spoke out like this with them two games. But right now, you're basically pointing out there's other games getting released as well. And you telling me you're removing let's just say 70% of the stuff. You're really just removing 70% of the stuff. And you're only putting 20% in. And that's not including the monster. So add the monster, make it 40%. That's just summing up, for example, of percentages. Not enough. Not good enough. Unless you have lineups for us, as soon as this update drops, I'll give it 2 weeks. People get bored because people won't level up right. People miss the Reforge. I told you the Reforge kept Dauntless going. But you're not having anything to replace that.
Other changes coming to the game, but I thought these were the main ones I'm going to talk about because these will have the biggest impact on the game. Again, I know all of these are big changes and we will be basically starting from scratch, but at least we will all be on the same level playing field and we will all be compensated for the hours we've spent playing the game.
No, we won't. that 2 crowns, the 2 crowns worthless. If you already have crowns, right? If you already have crowns and they look like the familiar stuff, hey, Thanksgiving crown. That's the one. Thanksgiving crown. Look at that one with the horns. And now look at that one inside. It's not much effort. They've had 2 years to I'm sorry to be on their case, because I try to respect Felix Labs for still putting content in. But I have to give the reality real stuff because I'm not an online persona. It is. I'm sorry, but I think this update is going to fail. Unless you have massively back up and say straight away on social media, because I don't have social media, or your website saying is, this is what we've got lined up for next year. This is what's replacing the Reforge, a new system. This is what's coming in. And if you don't have any of that and you just plunging this in, it's like what she said. You're starting from scratch. But worse. It's worse. And you're going to have a new monster which absolutely looks fantastic beneath, should I say that, and you're not going to have the motivation to do it because you're going to have this shitty shit. I really think they've gone too far. I think they want... I hate to tell you this, but I think they want to kill the game. The only thing I see decent about this is the monster, the new monster, what was in the trailer. That's the only thing I see. I'm sorry, that's the only thing I see that is worthy to literally log in. Oh wait, you can't, because you need to sort out your shit. I don't mind new stuff. I don't mind changes. But these changes, when she's explaining and now I feel like they want to kill the game altogether. They want to put the nail in the coffin. Saying we're going to make this new monster, but we're going to remove all these features, which will make it fucking boring. I know we'll have some certain cells, and when you put them in, they're permanent. Dear God, the mistakes can be fucking done. What are you going to do? Charge Platinum to redo it? The reason why I'm shitting on this now is now when I'm thinking this through, I'm going to put a like on this video because she really did break it down and explain it. So shout out to her. It is. And I know she loves Dauntless. I know it as well. To me, I think this is the killer. I hate to tell you this, but I think it's a killer. Because they should never remove the Reforge system. You can remove all the rest, but keep the Reforge system in to keep that little motivation alive to go into the new monster knowing you've got another way of leveling up. You're basically doing what you did in the beta years ago. Look how that turned out. I hate to tell you this, I hate to shit on your parade, everybody and stuff like that, but I think they're trying to hit the nail in the coffin. Oh yeah, it'll be a new experience for 30 minutes. Because you're going to be frustrated and how am I going to put the new cell in? Be careful in case it's fucking permanent. And then your build is going to be more weaker. So have they made the new monster stronger? Or is the new monster weak than the others? I think it's weaker than the others. And that's why they had to do all this with the builds. I'm just saying. If I go into the new monster and it's like the fucking worm which is a masterpiece in the escalation and the erotic. That's fucking great. I love that beneath. But the reality to me on this, I think they're trying to kill the game. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I'll go, alright, they've got stuff lined up to add back into the game to keep the game going. But if you look at all the things removed, if you look at all the changes, is it good changes? Like the last updates we've had. Because the other updates, I think they've been good changes. Because it hasn't been like 70% of the game. So I don't know what they're trying to do with all this removal. Even the coins! The coins! You're going to remove the platinum too? Sorry. You gotta keep that platinum in, right? No, but all serious though, like, I'm really hoping, deep down, this succeeds. I hope it succeeds in a way. I will be logging in, I will be checking it out, and I'll give you my brutalist, honest opinion. Unlike a lot of top, dauntless people. Sharp. You suck their dicks. It's embarrassing. Don't suck mine. I just want people to appreciate the support. And I do. So I really appreciate the support on the channel and everything like that. And with me making a dauntless video it is and ranting on the last one, you know, it's one of those things that you're like, okay, like, okay, we could do this. You know, we could do this. We can get through this. We can see how this update goes. And it might be a fucking badass update. I could be wrong. This could actually be better. But I wish I could say that. But I wish I could say that with backup. I can't back that up. After when she's broke down, because I'd rather that breaking down it is, it just seems bad. It just seems bad. And you're bringing in a new monster that looks so good. The Beneath, that's so good. You know, it's one of those things that I say, I'm so proud to be a dauntless player. You know, I'm so proud to be a dauntless player. I'm getting notifications. So I'm going to end this video quick. Thank you so much for, let me react to this. Check her channel. It is, please check the channel. You know, it is, I would highly recommend it. She has really good videos on the channel as well. So, guys, girls, and sheep and goats out there. Yes, I have goats on my channel. Oh, yes. What do you guys think? Like, do you think it's gonna be a worse update? Or do you think it's gonna be those updates that you're gonna go, or do you think they're actually going to kill Dauntless with all this commitment of removement and not replacing it really? They're not really replacing it. as well. Like so. So you see something to the left, you see something to the right. You know what to do. You log into Dauntless and you get that cheeseburger.